obviously wasn't very successful.
Yeah, fucking blew it.
Oh,
sopping wet.
We got it.
Are we rolling on all cams?
All cams are going.
This podcast starts then.
They're gonna click on the video and.
The timestamp 0.1.
Yeah, just click on it, bro. Trust me. God.
Is this 24?
It's 25. Because remember, I was like 24 hours in a day. Oh, shit.
25.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You
we
know
got.
what's even funnier than 24? 25.
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Damn, I should have got that. That's my bad.
It may be 30. I don't know.
no, it's 25.
That's what I thought.
All right. Well, we're starting from where that fart started,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess we should do the proper introduction.
Mhm.
3, 2, 1.
Twice a Week Podcast, episode 25. Yeah.
Our podcast brain is fully developed,
Yeah, it is. Podcast brain fully developed.
and to celebrate
And we could
a
rent a
fully developed prefrontal cortex, we have our best friend Jake Snake.
Yeah.
Jake the Snake.
What a good one.
Stoked to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
Well, of course.
Heck yeah.
Well,
Take
well,
this
you
out.
guys don't. You kind of know. Jake's probably sat in on like 8 of these,
Mm-hmm.
and I know he's just been back there.
Yeah.
Like, what would I say to that?
Oh, yeah.
Wall stretching, mid
we,
stretch.
Yeah.
we catch him. He stole one of the drum mics, and he's like, well,
Mm-hmm.
if I had to guess.
Nothing attached to it.
Yeah.
It is true, though. It's hard to be, like, I guess almost like a fourth party in a conversation, not interject.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh,
Like good,
true.
It's like good practice for a skill.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk unless you're spoken to kind of deal.
Tell us your thoughts on that because you can relate to these people because you literally were in their shoes.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, for the most part, it's nothing like. I mean, you kind of just sit and think about it. Yeah, exactly.
What is the perennial?
You are the master practicer, though. Like, it's my favorite thing ever. Like, you're hanging out for the night. You're like, oh, you guys got to do a podcast. Cool. Jake will sit in one of our spots. Nothing is on.
Yeah.
Mike's-
He sits
Mike's
right
not
there.
recording. I'll ask Jake what he has to do tomorrow, and he's like, well, I have class. And I'm like, we're not going to, dude, if we have you on, which of course we're going to have you on, we're not going to have to worry about you talking into the fucking mic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
seriously.
that's a huge, like, problem when there's a microphone involved
Mhm.
in all, aspects of it.
Yeah.
On stage, podcasts, interviews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well, I
that's a
think-
good trait to have.
Yeah, well, I feel like we did it so much growing up with like Dave and stuff that I never really like. I feel like I got over the awkward phase, or we got over the awkward phase pretty young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Because
sure.
Dave was always just like filming us doing something retarded, so
Yeah.
it's like never had the option to be uncomfortable in
Yeah, I
front of
never
a camera.
thought about that.
Yeah,
That's we were kind of in front of a camera a lot
a lot.
growing up.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Huh.
Though.
Yeah.
Definitely carried on into your adult life. I mean, the way the world works now, that's such a valuable skill.
For sure,
Because
right?
literally every
If
single
you want to
person.
be heard.
Yeah, or if you
gotta
want
be
to
in
like
front of a
actually
camera.
be yourself, you have to be comfortable with that because
Yep.
everyone has a fucking camera in their
Right.
in their pocket.
Yeah, and everyone has the ability to like post videos of themselves and
Yeah.
make some faster. And like literally the other day, or actually today, I saw that UWF now has a YouTube studio at the library.
Whoa.
A full studio. Like I checked it out. It is a full studio where you can go film whatever the fuck you want in there.
They're
That's
smart.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
pretty
sick.
cool.
So they
Great
have
outlet.
YouTube studios in LA that you have full access to if you have 10,000 subscribers or more.
Oh wow.
And you can just use it for free and film whatever you want to in there.
That's cool.
It shut down for COVID, but like Brand was going to obviously use it. We never got to.
Yeah, I'm sure those studios will be in Texas or Florida here in the next couple of years.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
no
sure.
doubt.
It's
No
such a
doubt.
good idea.
Mm-hmm. Such a good idea. What were you saying a second ago?
Oh, before we started filming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We got to
So-
get that out of the way because I've been thinking about it.
So I went to this weekend up to Mississippi State football game. to visit my sister
Mhm.
with my cousin, and we had a great time. But like everyone, I mean, for the most part, probably knows about the F Joe Biden chants and like football stadiums, wherever, concerts, everyone
Yes.
chanting "Fuck Joe Biden,"
Mm-hmm.
and there's also the "Let's Go Brandon" chant.
See,
And-
that's what I'm. What is that?
And this is probably like 3 weeks ago or like a month ago. It was at a NASCAR race, and the guy that won, his name's Brandon,
yeah.
and everyone like there's the lady with like ESPN or whoever was interviewing Brandon, this guy, the racer that won the race,
Yeah.
and everyone in the background while she's interviewing him are just chanting "Fuck Joe Biden," and she was like commented, she was like, the whole crowd is chanting "Let's go Brandon," and was like, look at this, everyone's so happy for Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
So stupid.
But clearly you can hear in the background everyone chanting "Fuck Joe Biden." So since then,
Boomer ears.
it's
Yeah.
become this whole thing is "Let's go Brandon" means "Fuck Joe Biden." So
Oh my God.
I mean,
Someone's gonna make a killing off of Let's Go Brandon merchandise.
dude,
Is Let'sGoBrandon.com
not
available?
again.
Let's go.
Every
What is
fucking
that?
time.
What alarm do you
what
have
do
set
you
at
got going on,
fucking 8
dude?
o'clock?
What time? What do you
What,
have
yeah,
to do?
what do you have to do right now?
It's 8 o'clock. God.
Take my steroids.
Dude, but
I'm fucking sorry. Thank God it's my show. Fucking Jake would have been out of here.
What the fuck? We invite you into our studio. This is a professional environment.
I came prepared, dude. My phone's on airplane mode. Don't worry about
Oh,
that.
shit.
Dude, my bad. Mine was on silent.
Clearly
You got
not.
bigger fish to fry, apparently.
My phone's like, don't miss a cycle.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm so sorry. Lisa. Seriously, go.
oh, it's fine.
You're good.
But
Was that the
great.
end
dude,
of it?
let's go
I mean, that's
Brandon.com.
it,
We
really,
need to buy
but-
that.
But
Yeah,
it's
seriously.
probably already
It's a good
bought.
idea.
But
Someone bought it. Those
Yeah, that's what I was
sly
gonna say.
bastards.
Wow, they're quick. We could,
College kids are evolving, dude.
oh
we
yeah,
could still make hats.
Yeah. Let's go, Brandon. LGB. I support the LGBT community. Let's go, Brandon. Praise God.
someone's gonna pull up and be like, "Where's the T in the Q?"
Yeah, exactly. Etc.
Everything except for straight people.
Yeah, seriously.
God. That was mean. I'm sorry, guys.
No, that-
You keep adding stuff, dude.
Yeah. If I want to identify as an attack helicopter, everyone better fucking recognize it.
Did you know there's like a big divide in the LGBTQ whatever community between
Within
like,
the letters?
yeah, there's a divide between LGB people and then there's LGB and then there's LGBTQ plus.
Really?
Yeah, the LGB people are like kind of the more conservative gays. They're like lesbian, bi, and gay. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
us. And they're like, we don't fuck with the LGBTQ people because they're like trans and they're weird and they're just too much.
Well, it probably
Yeah.
is the fact that like so much of it's been added, and it's like, oh, we've made up a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, like whatever you identify, that's fine, that's cool. I mean, like if that's what you want to go by, but still, it's like, I mean, it makes sense. It's always been lesbian, gay, LGBT, where's it, bisexual?
Yeah.
The main
I
three,
wonder what-
and then you add when you add
The trans
pan or whatever, all the others.
yeah. Questioning plus.
Yeah.
I wonder what
Questioning.
Civil War is going to hit the streets first.
Oh God.
Do you think there's like a separation because it's like the more you add, the more it takes away from like the original message that they were trying to get?
Well, yeah,
across?
because you have all these people that are supportive of the LGB stuff, but then like,
I totally forgot about lesbians. There's been so much trans stuff.
yeah.
They don't, yeah. They don't
Well,
wanna
there's
be
a lot of
forgotten.
like
just
just
forgot about
never
the first
forget.
letter.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake. I'm a fast reader.
Fast reader.
God, I'm never getting another job again. I'm literally fucking myself over so hard right now.
No, you're not. Shut up, dude.
I'm
You're volunteering. It's all good.
which is even worse.
This is community service.
It's even worse.
You are serving the community, dude.
Speaking.
We
of
told
truth.
people about 10% disc space. You're the reason that got out there.
Yeah.
It's true.
Public
You're
service.
welcome.
So I learned from my father that the optimal amount of startup disk space that you want on your laptop for your computer to magnificently function is 10% maximum usage.
To keep that in mind.
Or is it you want to keep 10% clear?
It's 10% of your disk space. So if you have 100 gigabytes, you want to keep 10 gigabytes free.
Keep 10 free. So yeah,
minimum.
10% left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you want to you can
You have a terabyte, but you can only use
I did.
100 gigs. Or
My brain couldn't do the math. I was like, let's stick with the 10s.
Definitely.
Yeah.
so you can like have 90 gigabytes, let's say.
Oh, God.
Yeah, use.
I'm sorry, I gotta think this one through.
No, for sure. Just think about it this way: like, whatever your top number is, and
Yeah.
that's your full startup disk, save 10% buffer.
Okay.
Yeah. So never more than 90% full, in layman's terms.
Shout out to Papa Mungie.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's a man.
Dave's always hooking it up.
Yeah, he knows like a weird amount about computers and cameras. Guess that's what he does for work.
Yeah.
Sure hope
He's
you
just
know.
yeah, he's just really good at his job.
It's like his whole life, 70 hours a week. For some reason,
He's
he
really
just
good
keeps
at it.
spitting out facts. Yeah, That's really weird.
Big Dave. We need to have Dave on. We should have both of our dads on the show at the
Talk about a contrast. Oh my god.
It would be the
They
funniest.
would get along great though.
They would.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious, dude.
I would love to see your dad behind a microphone.
He would. I don't know what would happen. I'm
There's
scared.
no telling.
There's no telling.
There's no telling.
Definitely wouldn't
There's no
start
way.
our live stream idea.
He
that
might just.
There's no way that
Yeah.
that episode would get over 10 minutes.
No, it would get blocked within the first 5. Facebook would report it.
The CIA would be at the door. We've been looking for this guy for 10 years.
And we heard you had some covert operations.
Yeah. Trying to take down a hotel or something. God.
Fuck, dude, I drove by it yesterday. The sign is smaller on the side with no windows. It's even worse than I imagined.
What side's the side
No,
with
I-
no windows? Is that
I
that's
the
looked-
side
the
coming
north
from
side?
the north? Yeah,
Yeah.
north side.
I looked at it the other day when I was driving by, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's so.
But I will
interesting.
say this. It does add an aspect of poise to the establishment. A little bit. Because they're not out there, like big. It's just like, this is us. We're here.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it?
Grande.
But it's
Yeah.
it's absurdly small.
What is this? I'm sorry.
The Grand Hotel,
Yeah.
and it's like a sticky note on the building.
You're talking about the one by the Civic Center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the size of the sign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Isn't it absurdly small?
It's super small. Yeah. Very small. I
really
didn't know
weird.
that was even a hotel until probably 6 months ago.
Yeah, and there's a bar.
A nice
Like
bar.
a public bar. Yeah.
Nice bar.
You didn't know it was a hotel?
Not for the longest
Yeah,
time.
because you
I thought
can't read the fucking
Yeah,
sign.
'cause nobody can see it.
I thought it was either condominiums or office space.
Yeah,
for
that's
the
true.
most
It kind of
Right.
has that
It would-
look to it. It doesn't.
It would be amazing office spaces.
That would
Someone
be
should
great.
buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's renovated right now.
I mean, it seems like they're hurting for money, but I mean, maybe not.
Maybe they should put YouTube studios in there. That would be sick.
Yeah, it would.
There's enough creators around here that they could fill it up. I don't know.
You know, YouTube would put a fat sign on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Most
Giant
definitely.
play.
You'd probably
button.
buy out the Civic Center.
Gosh.
Oh, Dave just slung me an HBO
Oh, there's some good,
account sign in.
there's some good
Nice.
stuff
For
on
us.
there.
by the way.
Nice.
Have you watched Game of Thrones yet? Is that gonna be the first thing you're gonna do?
I haven't watched one episode of Game of
Wow.
Thrones.
Watch
it's
up
on
to
HBO?
Yes.
We're fucked.
Watch up
do
to
it.
season 7. And
For
then stop.
the next 17 episodes, we're gonna only talk about Game of Thrones.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
It's
it
gonna be a
just,
huge problem.
like it just came out.
Unfortunately, but it's fantastic. It's a
Nice.
great show.
Fuck, dude. I watched like I watched like the first season several years ago
Mm-hmm.
and stopped.
Mm.
Someone I knew had it on tape,
Heck yeah.
which is weird.
I'm pretty sure Dave has all the seasons on like DVD or something.
Mm. Dave Greenwood or Dave?
Dave Greenwood.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely does.
Mhm.
He's probably got the fattest DVD collection.
Oh, most definitely.
Got some VHSs up in there.
Mhm.
This is what he sits there and does push-ups to all night.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember when my father Dave had the CD burner?
Yes. That was sweet.
You could just make.
And that's when Blockbuster was still a thing.
Yeah.
That's
Forgot about that. You
Fuck, dude. We had literally everything.
You really
You could
did.
come shop at our house for movie night.
Fuck yeah. Pirate Bay, that shit. LimeWire.
Little robot arm just stain.
God, that's right. We used to have so many movie nights at your house.
You can get in so much trouble for that.
Yeah.
Ripping moves.
Dude,
Now it's different. though.
before I
It's
was
such a
friends
common
with
thing.
y'all, I would like hear from people who went to Gulf Breeze High School. About, like I would be, they would talk about you because I was a lifeguard, and they're like, yeah, they're like, they have these movie nights at one of their houses, and they have premarital sex. All the time. I was like,
No, dude.
No. None of that.
That's what people. That's
no,
what
dude.
people in the.
They're just. I had a projector.
That's what the
You gotta
conservative.
watch movies if you have a projector.
Hey, the conservative Christians back in 2017, no, 2012, we're not
Probably
liking
15.
you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there were 3 beds in the projector room, so.
The projector room. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's
There's a room
sick.
for it. Yeah.
So the concerns were real.
There was no concern. First of all, consensual movie watching. And good times with friends, dude.
Heck yeah.
It was a place where people could come and my parents were cool and not conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you can't cuss at home, cuss over here. Want
Yeah.
some food? Let's hang out. Want to go on the boat? All good vibes.
It's great vibes.
We got these freaking conservative poons
how you
talking
do it.
shit. They're just mad they weren't invited.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. That's how you do it.
Let's be honest.
Jake, so this is going to go out into the world. What do you want to talk about? You got some pressing issues?
Dude, nothing really. Life's been pretty easy going lately. I've been on just like a very steady schedule.
What do you think about the U.S. military mandating the vaccine, and we might lose 12 to 20% of our military service members?
Honestly, if you're getting out of the military because you're scared of a vaccine, that's kind of like counterintuitive because of all the vaccines that you had to take when you went into the military that are probably far. Like you got an anthrax vaccine. There's
Dude.
no telling. Everyone that I've talked to that's had that, it has destroyed them. I'm like, you're scared of this?
Uh-huh.
Like,
I would
it's dumb.
That's a really good point.
I just
Yeah.
found out about the anthrax vaccine.
Yeah.
Literally like 2 days ago. The office assistant I work with, she was an officer. She was like, yeah, she's like, I had to get an anthrax vaccine when I was stationed in Guam.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, first off, I didn't even know anthrax was like an actual biological organism. I thought anthrax was like a dead thing that just I didn't know it was like a virus kind of thing. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And then secondly, I didn't know there was a fucking vaccine for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Yeah, it's awful. Dude, and there's like so many other things. Like, even if you're just a normal person, like the cocktail of vaccinations and shots you have to get to go to Africa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Like, it's insane.
My dad got stationed in Cameroon for like a year, or no, like less, but still, like the fact he had to go there
Yeah.
to like he was doing stuff with like malaria or Ebola,
Ebola.
and
You had
yeah,
to,
he had to get like all
do you
the
know the way?
Spit on you.
You know the way.
you know the way.
Show us your queen.
Give it to your queen. Dude, that shit. Those are my favorite memes.
Oh.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, that's it. Really though. Like, he just had to get some shots.
Oh my god, dude.
We can talk about that. We can talk about how Uganda Knuckles got started because that's probably one of my favorite internet lores of all time.
It really, dude. It's
Like, that
so
is gold.
funny.
That is literally gold. One guy.
One guy. Let's talk. You had a cult on. This guy he started a cult on Facebook Oculus VR one time, and everyone. Yeah. So we had the Oculus, and I was playing. I was in VR chat, and I'm running around a bar, and then I let him play for like 20 minutes, and so he's doing his thing, and then I go and I'm like, all right, Jake, let me get it on. So I put it on. Everyone is standing around your ass, pointing at you. And they're like, where? And so I started talking, and they heard my voice, and they're like, there's like 30 people pointing straight at him. They're like, no, where did he go? Where's the other guy? It's like Donald Duck, a giant thing. Yeah, fucking Ugandan Knuckles, Kermit the Frog's pointing at me.
Dude, remember watching Jake enter into that world? Like, we were playing Saber or whatever.
Yeah,
and
he
that
was
other
home.
Shit, that gun game.
Mm-hmm.
He puts it on. He's like, He's just like walking around our living room. He's literally like this.
Dude, I could not
Hey,
own
guys.
one of those. I would
Yeah,
spend all my
I was like,
time
I've
in
never,
there.
like, maybe Nicaragua, you look like that?
So happy.
What?
Well, it blew my mind that there was just so many people in there just acting normal how they would in the real world. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're literally Kermit the Frog wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt. Like, why
Yeah.
don't you just run around?
Yeah.
Like,
I got a sales report due tomorrow. Like, no, this is not the time to do that.
But you went on a date with a goose.
I did go on a Dude, I was feeling antsy one night, so I went to a nightclub in VR World, and this goose was hot, right?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It was some chick from Canada, and I was Kermit the Frog, and I'm like,
How you doing?
she's like, no, I'm kidding. She's like, I'm good. And we went on a full date, and so we're sitting there fake drinking these drinks at a booth, and then there's like a Scooby-Doo is on stage with a microphone, and he's singing "Take Me Home, Country Roads." But it's so cool. It's such a cool thing.
It is really
Because like
cool.
you can grab, like when you're in the VR world, you can grab a microphone like from the stage, and when you talk in it, it like comes through the speakers and stuff. It's really cool.
God. What's that gun get like Final Blast? Or the where it's
Oh,
like
everything's slow motion.
Super hot.
super hot.
Yeah, that's fun.
That was cool. You were good at that.
It gets fucking
Yeah.
so hard.
It does.
It's a good
But
game.
you got to be calculated.
super
And you gotta like
hot.
know your fucking like VR proprioception because you start punching your fucking mirrors in your house.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you can just punch people to death. You can like pick up. You can just throw stuff at them and it'll kill them. It's crazy. It's a good game.
You guys remember when the Wii came out? How many people were just shattering TVs because they were just hucking
Mhm.
Wii remotes at their
Yeah.
freaking flat screen?
Playing Wii Sports and
Yeah,
boxing, and you're just
Dude, Wii tennis was fucking fun.
It was super
I don't
fun.
care what
Yeah.
anyone says. Holy shit.
It was fun.
And bowling.
But
Bowling
like
was
on
fun.
this VR shit, like honestly, dude, if Facebook's not affiliated with YouTube, right?
I don't
I don't think so. No.
think so.
No, they're
I'm
not.
not confident.
'Cause
in that, but I
Google
don't
you-
think so.
Owns YouTube.
No. Yeah. Google owns YouTube. Facebook is still its own entity.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg.
So yeah, so fuck Facebook, right? So like that's the only reason that we haven't gotten an Oculus.
yeah,
Because
that
like just
is.
fuck that, like fuck them.
Yeah.
But God, dude, tennis on that. If the
Ooh,
Wii was fun,
Yeah, dude.
that would be insane.
oh, it'd be so good.
First-person view,
I'm all
that'd be
about just like
nuts.
going over to people's houses that have it though.
yeah.
Like
That's true.
I'm promoting the Oculus and shooting it down in the same sentence. But that's how
Well,
I
the
feel.
thing is, didn't Mark Zuckerberg say, like, in some interview that he would define himself as an apex predator?
That's the most alpha thing I've ever heard in my life.
He was like, yeah. Is that a real thing that happened?
I don't know. Can we?
This was a guy on the internet claiming that he knew Mark in college.
Oh, okay.
Saying that he
Wait.
would refer to himself as an apex predator in college. I mean,
So we need to buy
I
some
don't-
Oculus.
I don't know the validity like of that. If this
That's
dude
so-
is just blowing smoke, you know.
That's so funny, dude.
But he was like going through stories about like how, I don't know, he like came up to him and his date one time and said some weird ass shit.
all those
Who
tech,
knows?
all
who
those big
knows?
tech guys, dude. They're all weird. Look
You
at
have
fucking Jack Dorsey, the Twitter guy. There's an interview with him. Like, I don't know where they're at. It looks like they're in fucking Norway or something. And he's just like, yeah, I started Twitter to like help people get their opinions out in the world. Such a weird guy. They're all so
Yeah.
weird.
And if you're gonna create anything like that, like you're gonna be kind of a weird guy,
Yeah.
a little bit of a weird guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because the only way to like have the want for that type of connection with people is probably if it's lacking in your real life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a good point.
Like, how can I build something where I can just do what I'm doing but connect with people?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have y'all ever seen The Social Network?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic movie.
Yeah, really good movie.
It's a good movie.
'Cause Zuckerberg, lizard.
Yeah, they would have like the coding guys that they would hire. They would have them do they would have them code, but every minute they had to take a shot.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
whoever could code the most accurately.
What?
Harvard was
Yeah, they
That was
would
a
have-
real thing.
Mark Zuckerberg,
Every minute.
Mark Zuckerberg hired people for Facebook early on, and at Harvard, he had like 30 coders who wanted to work for him come in, and they would code, and every minute they had to take a shot, and whoever could code the most accurately for the longest would get hired.
That's insane.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, great tryout.
Like, fuck Facebook, but that's sick as fuck.
So
Yeah.
he's kind of apex.
Exactly. Oh my god. He,
Maybe we'll get
he
Oculus.
hydrofoils though, so that's kind of anti-apex, but
No, dude, hydrofoiling is sick. What he was doing was a motorized hydrofoil.
Not as sick.
Have y'all ever tried hydrofoiling?
No, I
No.
want
I
to really
tried
bad.
for the first time like a few weeks ago because my friend has one, and it was so fun.
is it hard?
Dude, I'm about it.
It
I
is
want
like-
to so bad.
It's completely counterintuitive to surfing. Like, it's the complete opposite, really,
Really?
because it's like when you're like pumping down the line, transitioning from like your front knee to your back knee, just like the way you gain momentum and speed is completely different, because like the foil wants the nose to rise, so you instead are like keeping all your weight forward.
So your front leg is killing
Your
you.
front knee is like completely like all your weight is, you're trying to keep it your weight mostly towards your front knee or
Huh.
leg or whatever,
Huh.
because that helps keep the nose of it down, or keeps the foil in the water,
Mm-hmm.
because if not, it's just gonna pop up and then it'll just straight nosedive you. But
Yeah.
it's super fun. It was like hard
Huh.
to figure out, but once I did, it's a blast.
Does it feel like you're flying?
Yeah,
Like
it actually does. Like, I got videos. I'll pop one up, and it literally, we were doing it behind a boat, like being pulled,
Mhm.
and it feels like you're flying. You just are like hovering
Oh,
over.
sick.
And it's
Yeah.
honestly
super sick.
similar to like skateboarding or like snowboarding, in the sense that like the way you move rail to turn
Mm-hmm.
is like, it's the opposite of surfing, where it's like,
Not a full lean.
yeah,
You
it's not
gotta,
like a full lean.
Weight back and then pull it over.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you're literally going from heel to toe, just to
Right.
transition your turning radius. It's super fun.
I feel like the days that our outside's doing it, it's like the perfect foiling wave.
Oh,
Like at the
yeah.
pier or something, where you
Yeah.
have like that channel a couple hundred
Or even
yards off.
days like when it's windy, like a straight east or west wind, like in
Mhm.
like the bay or like the sound side. I'm
Yeah.
like, that'd be so fun to do a downwinder, because there's just
Yeah.
enough like wake, it would just
Dude, when
keep
it's
you
big
going.
enough
Just
on the
go
outside,
forever.
you could start Like you could catch it past the pier.
Oh, easily.
That
For
would be
sure.
so fucking
Mhm.
sick.
It's really big, like over in like Destin area, apparently. I think there's
Oh, I
a
didn't know
couple
that.
guys, because the guys that do like the Nicaragua surf charters,
Mm-hmm.
like one of the guys that's a part of it is from the Outer Banks, and he's like is like one of the best foilers, like top foilers in the world. Like he's like homies with Kai Lenny and stuff.
Damn. Can you paddle on them? Is that a dumb question?
I was
Yeah,
wonder-
I
I
think
wondered
so.
the same. It's not a dumb question. I wondered the same thing, and then like I paddled on it. It just kind of feels like you have an anchor under you, but it's not that bad.
No.
Like
Yeah.
it's really not too hard to paddle.
It's a
Hey,
sweet
baby.
baby.
A sweet kitty right there.
Hey, sweet baby.
What do you got to
That's
say, Cole?
Koa.
You're in the limelight.
Hey. You wanna come chill? Come on. You can come chill up here?
Does she still do her demon screeches?
Nah, she hasn't done it.
Very.
God, there was that minute in time. It's at the Maplewood house.
Well, that house is haunted, so.
That's where it started.
She would screech.
Mm-hmm.
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Will you move that mouse?
Yeah, dude. Well, that all started with another kitty. If that kitty never came to the house, bro,
It wouldn't have happened.
she would never have done it ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever once.
But she didn't do it with Zeke.
But they were.
I know, it was that one bitch-ass kitty.
Yeah. Well,
It's
that.
just
Zeke's
that-
not a bitch-ass kitty.
Well, that cat. That cat was like a wild animal that she had.
Yeah.
She knew something was up.
Yeah, that cat. It was a Bengal.
Yeah.
True.
It was a purebred Bengal.
Yeah, like it was
It was a fucking animal.
It's the Mark Zuckerberg of cats.
Because she's like...
We're about to get featured on Facebook and shit.
Yeah, he's gonna see this. I like these guys.
I like these guys. Yeah. God.
We're gonna be trying to buy ads on like Facebook or Instagram.
It's gonna be like $1 for 1 million views. He's sitting in his office. Come on, guys. do it."
that's making the shorts?
Let's get him a job because he ain't working anywhere else. God. Oop. Did you guys know that kangaroo boxing used to be a thing?
Heard something about that.
Wait,
Yeah.
like
So I never.
people used to
I
fight
don't.
animals.
I don't listen to Joe Rogan that much anymore, but like they talked about, I don't like to take from other podcast things, but this is insane. Look at this. They used to have kangaroos bust into like bars, and people would box the kangaroos.
That dude is rocking that kangaroo.
Yeah, I'll send you the picture. You can put it up.
Okay.
That's like kind of fucked up, but at the same time, like I wouldn't fight a kangaroo. That'd be scary.
They're not... It's not okay. They're insane.
They'll kill you.
crazy.
I don't
yeah.
want to ever see one in person.
No, dude. They're insane. They can they can lean back on their tail and kick you and kill you.
Yeah.
It's insane.
What?
That's what they do. Like they
They can fully support themselves on their tail.
on their tail, and then they kick you and kill. Like they'll
It's like
kill
a
you.
Mortal Kombat finishing move.
Uh-huh.
That's ridiculous.
That's just an animal that lives all over the place in Australia. Just like, oh, you're going out in the back country tonight. Be careful. Don't get kicked to death by a human-sized animal.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, have you seen the video of that dude who's like, his dog got caught in a headlock?
oh yeah.
and he whipped its ass.
Yeah, and he got it out. He's like, hey, fuck off.
Hey, fuck off,
Hey,
mate.
fuck off, mate. You fucking let go of me dog there.
And he fucking let go of him. And then he's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Punched it one time in the face. And he's just like, and he walked
Yeah.
away.
Like, what? The kangaroo's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Shit.
You're right. I was being an asshole.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. That's
Just giving him a noogie.
nothing serious. So weird.
I just fought back a sneeze for that whole spiel.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. They
I
feel
know.
so good.
But I wanted to let it out. What I was saying, not the sneeze.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever do that? Do you guys ever just deny yourself doing something because you want to? Like if you're like, oh, I want to like,
Just like BDSM on yourself.
No. What? No, not just gonna be like, oh, I want to whip myself.
It's kind of what it is. Like fighting back a sneeze hurts.
Yeah, that is true. I guess more in the sense of like, you'll be like, oh, I really want to go like get this cup of juice. But like, just as an example.
Well, no, you're what you.
Go on. Sorry.
But you just deny yourself the ability to do that because that's not like a common thing that everyone gets to do, right? Like if you were living in some third world country, it's not like you have that ability to be like, oh, I can just go get this instantly. So you like do like small little deprivations of providing yourself that stimulus.
That's the whole basis of like Jordan Peterson's delaying gratification. It's good.
Exactly.
It's good for you. It's like it's easy to sit at home and eat food and not doing anything and not go run or go to the gym, but you do it. Like you don't like doing that. It's kind of the same principle.
So like red lighting a nut.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like sadistic. Like that's
dude, if you're hankering for a juice, it's pretty bad. You know, if you want a cup of juice.
No, I think that's a good practice. You know.
Yeah.
Delaying gratification. It's good, yeah.
I've been trying one recently. I've been pretty good. I've been going for a week now where the first hour of every day you don't look at your phone at all.
That's healthy.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, it's been super hard. It makes you like, you wake up and you're like, fuck, what do I do?
Yeah.
And you just instantly have to start your day. Like instantaneously have to just start doing what you had planned.
How long have you been doing that?
A week.
Has it improved your life?
I noticed that I'm just more productive. I don't like find myself laying in bed for like 10 minutes.
Do you find yourself beating off more in the morning? Because you mind spank anyways.
No. Which I used to do that a lot. But not anymore. Yeah.
What do you mean? You afternoon guy now?
No. Honestly, since I like with the way my schedule's been, it's just kind of like whenever I have the time.
You're like, he's in the UWF library.
Traffic.
He's looking at a clock waiting for the hour to go up.
Literally.
His windows are tinted. There's a hot chick in the car next to him.
So
Hey, you have way more time in the day than you think. I'll say that much.
Hell yeah.
I beat off one time in traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever beat off in traffic, but
In
I've
my
definitely beat
Civic.
off in a car.
You have beat off in a car?
Yeah, but not in traffic. I was parked.
True.
We've all beat off at I'll take that one out. I'm taking that out.
We've all beat off in right, guys?
Wait, in all
Telling you what,
seriousness,
that
we can cut
afternoon
that.
shift
Like,
is
have you
terrible.
ever beat it off?
Dude, we
Yes,
about
we
it.
talked about that.
But we talked about or no, it was us three.
Oh my god, it was.
He
You weren't
admitted
here
to
for
it.
it.
He admitted to us.
Oh,
I did. I felt so bad because I was and I was just like I don't know how. But I was like, I don't know how, but they're gonna find out somehow.
Holy
I was like, somebody's just
shit.
gonna like pull up and be checking on me, and I'm gonna be sitting there.
Honestly, that's fucking crazy.
I took this next segment out because of personal embarrassment for my wrongdoings, mistakes I've made. Just forget about it. Let's talk about hypnosis. So stupid.
Let's talk about hypnosis.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Is it real?
I'm trying to get fucked up.
Dude, I would be down to do it. Like, if there's a hypnotist out there, someone hit them and tag them. I want to do that.
It's got it. Like, I think it's real.
But how does that work?
That's
Dean?
crazy because like I feel like you've practiced something your whole life. I feel like that part of your brain would still like deny it, you know?
Yeah.
Like you would not let this person do it. But I mean, if
Dude, but it's like, how did Charles Manson get all those lady friends to come with him? And, like, it's just being manipulative.
Because
I
the
feel
CIA gave him LSD.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. But
and it's just-
any cult leader,
Yeah.
That's
master
just-
manipulator, that's pretty much what hypnosis must be, right?
Yeah.
You just know how to fucking pressure point a brain stem.
Persuasion.
Yeah,
just
somehow.
Power of the front tail, dude. Think about it.
Wait, power
Like
of
your
the what?
penis?
The front tail, yeah. Name one cult leader that was a female.
Right. Yeah, but it might be the nuts. But
It could
you're
be the
right.
nuts. Yeah, off topic. But yeah, I really don't know if hypnosis is real or not. But I would definitely be down to try it.
I would
I
be.
would 100% be.
Dude,
down
there
to
was
try
like
it.
did you go on that senior trip or whatever? Like the class field trip to like Big Kahunas or something. I didn't
Yes.
go, and there was a hypnotist there.
Really.
What?
Yeah, apparently. So like Zach McGill and that group went on
Mhm.
something like, I think it was a school thing, and there was a hypnotist there, and like some of them didn't get hypnotized, but he said he was like watching some of his friends, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And they're like, "Not there."
Whoa.
Yeah.
We gotta try it.
I know.
Yeah.
How do we do it? God, it's so nice when like if this was like a super successful podcast,
We
and,
could
like
just
this
get-
was our only job, we could just be like,
Get the biggest.
next
get
guest is a
biggest guy.
hypnotist, like tomorrow, and we're filming.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Fuck,
Yeah.
we need more monies.
Yeah.
You guys will be there soon.
We need to get a hypnotist on. Let's get it. Actually, you know what'll be even more entertaining? Let's get a Craigslist hypnotist to come in.
Fuck yeah,
That would be
that's a really good idea.
The $40 hypnotist. It's $40 a handle
Dude,
of
we
Jack
could have-
Daniels.
We could have Craigslist month, so it's 4 episodes where we get all 4 guests are off Craigslist.
Dude, yes.
For sure, right?
Yes. Let's
There's
do
got to
that.
be 4 different personal services
Yeah.
besides blowjobs on there.
Didn't they get rid of that though? Isn't there no longer an adult seeking adult thing on Craigslist?
I didn't
I
know
don't-
that was actually like happening before.
I don't know.
I mean, I didn't know either. A friend told me about it, but
I had no idea. Jake's like, July 21st, they took it down.
I almost got to meet Sarah. God damn it.
Yeah. Good for them.
yeah.
It's fucked up.
Craigslist is cleaning up their act.
It's not fucked up though. That's not a fucked up thing.
No.
Nothing consensual is fucked up,
No.
whether there's money or not.
Mm-mm. Yeah. If you,
You
if
can
you
say no to $100.
Yeah.
That just really sounded terrible, but I'm just like fucking. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly
It's
what
not
you're
fucked.
It's not.
Yeah. Also, though, I don't know how you guys have gone this whole. I've literally been waiting forever. No one's made a single Stephen Hawking joke with the way these microphones are set up.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Literally, every time I've been in here with the way the mic is set up, you've never just the human race. Oh, dude.
That's what
Okay,
he's
so,
on here for.
you
Is
know-
to say the Stephen Hawking joke.
In 40,000 years, the human race.
Yeah.
You mean because you can talk into it without holding it?
No, the fact that the way it's set, you can just rest your entire head on it and just. Sorry, that's messed up. He was a great guy. I never met him.
Well, dude, he.
Apparently fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Wait, have y'all heard of Hawking radiation?
No.
Dude, this guy, Stephen Hawking, was one of the most brilliant minds that's ever existed on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so Hawking radiation was like a theory that he theorized with like black holes taking in all this mass, and he was like, well, if I don't even fucking know what the fuck's going on with it. But he theorized this thing that there's like there's no way that you can like know that this thing was happening unless you're just a god. Like unless you just have a god brain. And he was like, yeah, he's like, there's this radiation that will be radiating from black holes, and I guarantee you it will be discovered. Sure enough, after he died.
Yeah, that's right.
I believe that.
Yeah, he's a genius. It's ridiculous.
Have you guys ever watched? I've probably watched it like 5 or 6 times. That's one of my favorite videos ever. The time lapse of the universe. Ever seen that video? It's fantastic. It's a bunch of physicists made it, and it's essentially a time lapse from now until like an exponentially far time into the future, like trillions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions of years, and essentially like it goes through like the full phase of entropy in our universe. So it goes down like all the way to the point of like proton decay and like all this cell division and stuff, and like what will come after, and like what we deem is going to be like a healthy propagating universe. And I think in the video they say at some point like what deems that is a universe that is able to die and then make new life of what's left.
Yeah.
It's great. You guys should definitely check it out. It's super interesting.
What's
like
it called again?
A time lapse of the universe.
Well, that's most likely what happens is like everything like flattens out and gets to a system of pure entropy,
Mm-hmm.
and then it
Yeah.
it does it again.
Well, they're saying instead of like a a bang, it's more likely going to be a tear, because eventually all that's left is just gravity, and gravity doesn't have anything to pull anymore, so it's just going to be pushing and pulling on itself, and it's just going to rip open a hole in space, and another universe is just going to fill that void.
So where does that universe come from?
That's the thing, is they have no idea.
It's gonna be one intergalactic muscle contraction.
Essentially. Yeah.
So yeah, well then it's like, so then like where does that other stuff, that tear, where does that tear lead to?
The
Well, I guess-
sliding filament theory.
Yeah, I guess you have to believe in like balloon theory or something like that for it to make sense. Like each universe is contained in its own little bubble.
So another universe spills into it.
Mm-hmm. Because our universe right now, they know, is like in a very infant stage. We're in like a very infant stage of our universe where like life can still prosper and everything else.
Well, that's good.
So like another universe spills into it, as in like dimension change.
They have no idea. I have no idea. I can't answer that question honestly.
What if the same shit's happening, or other shit at a same shit at a different stage, and we're just stacked? Like you just think of the Grand Hotel, and it's just every floor, every floor is a dimension, and we're all in different areas of where we're sliding, and some are passing through to the next, and we're just waiting to collide with another dude.
Yeah. I think there's definitely other dimensions.
There's
There's got to be.
There's gotta be, right?
There's got to be.
There
Fuck.
are.
Yeah,
Who
for
are-
sure, for sure.
Who are we to be like, yeah?
It's got it. Like it's honestly.
This is the
Yeah,
real one.
That's it. That has to be
Yeah.
ignorant. That's ignorant.
Yeah.
Almost. Like
There's
you
a
know?
guy running the free world that you could punch assassinate, and this is supposed to be. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, we got. I don't know if I tried to give a proper shout out. The last episode, when I was
Shane?
ripping one of his jokes. Yeah,
Shane Gillis.
but like Shane Gillis, live from Austin or live in Austin.
It's one of the funniest.
It's one of the
stand-ups
I
funniest
mean,
podcasts
I've
I've
seen.
ever seen.
Man on Fire, Chris D'Elia
Up there.
was holy fuck.
It was good.
I thought I was gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
And I thought that would just ended it, honestly. Like, is anything going to really compare?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw Mark Norman's. He also did a free release
Yeah.
onto YouTube. And I think it's close to 10 million views now.
Ooh, what about is it Joe Rogan's Triggered? Is that it?
Triggered.
That was a good one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, these like two, like they're both from New York and they're kind of like coming up still, or whatever, as you would say. And they just did the free release on YouTube and just sniped it.
Mm-hmm.
Shane was kind of like forced to,
Yeah.
apparently. But like Mark just decided like this is the way to go. And then Sam Morrill, have you guys seen any of his shit?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god! So he has a podcast with Mark Norman,
That sounds really familiar.
and it's great. It's like We Might Still Be Drunk or something. Hilarious. You got to watch his I think he has an hour, like, somewhere. But regardless, I saw both of those first. Shane Gillis' special is definitely number one. It fucking has to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
He's a genius, dude.
It's hilarious.
It was
really
beautiful
funny.
how you can put yourself in so much danger but never be in danger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful
Like,
thing.
it was perfect.
He
good.
rides that line
so well.
so perfectly.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Well, it's the
Like-
beauty of, like, every single, like, attack has a retreat
Mhm.
also, and then an
Mhm.
attack on himself. But, like, usually you can tell when that's coming with people. And
But
he's
he
like,
is-
you're just like, you're fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just, like, starts saying it when you're not expecting it. He's like, how did he just slide into that without me noticing? It
Mhm.
didn't even seem obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It's also cool too, like
so good, dude. It's so good.
how with anyone who appreciates comedy like that, like you have to like it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like
They're comedians.
yeah, that is their job. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I think too, it's like if you're gonna get so offended by it, just don't watch it. Like it's
Don't
gonna
watch
be
it.
out there. If
yeah,
you're gonna take such offense
That's
by a
everything,
joke or
dude.
something.
it is everything.
You
It
know
is.
what?
It's so
Don't
true. It's
listen
not
to
even
Lil Baby's
comedy.
music either. Fuck. Or Da Baby. I mean, sorry, Da Baby.
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucked it up. Yeah.
Debate.
Da Baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can we talk about what we did last week? That was ridiculous.
What?
We went on. First of all, I didn't know these existed. An 80-foot houseboat
Oh, yeah.
to watch motorcycles do backflips over fireballs. It was literally what we did.
Dude,
Welcome
yeah.
to Florida.
Yeah.
Dude.
God.
Our man Eric, yeah, hooked it up.
I was pit-
Grab it.
How did that happen?
So Eric's old roommate
Mhm. Quite the
Just-
gentleman.
just happens to grab a job. He had moved back to Fort Lauderdale. Happens to grab a job by a dude who just bought an 80-foot houseboat in Minnesota, and he got hired to just captain it all the way back down to Miami. Stopped here. You remember?
Oh yeah.
So, do you remember when I helped him move his fish tank into the back of his Volvo?
No.
So, he's like, it's time to go. And he like came and knocked on the front door. He's like, yo, dude, I'm moving out like today. I have this fucking like 120-gallon fish tank
Yeah.
that I needs to go in my car. Then I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And like Eric wasn't home. I was like, oh, dude, I got you. We had just dropped the album. We had CDs made, which we still have a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I left after helping him out, and he was like grabbing some clothes, and I was like, "Oh fuck, dude, I'm gonna drop one in there." Like he's
Yeah.
about to go on like a 13-hour car ride.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran into the studio, ran back across the street, and threw it in there. And I don't have his number or anything. I haven't talked to him, and he's been gone for months.
Yeah.
Right? Like 8, 6.
I haven't
I
seen
don't
that
know.
guy. in
So
forever.
fucking long.
Yeah.
And it's his boat, and I walk up to him, he's like, bro, that fucking CD you left on my shit was sick. I had totally forgot that I left it on his center
I
console.
remember you doing that.
Dude, and yes, he was so stoked on it. He
Mhm.
like he was like, "Come on down." And he's like, "The first one was sick." He was stoked on it, and he's about to be working on this boat, like chartering it for this owner.
Yeah.
To make stacks, obviously, in Miami.
Yeah.
And he said, if we want to shoot a pod or a music vid on it, we can go do it
We
for
should-
free.
You
Let's do it.
definitely need to shoot a music video. I've been on some nice boats, but that thing was ridiculous.
Well, dude, you don't know, like, if you're from the South, like the Gulf, like ocean, you don't know about houseboats.
No.
Yeah.
They don't exist.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's a freshwater phenomena,
Uh-huh.
a lake phenomena.
It's so
And he's fucking whipping it from Minnesota.
The biggest
Dude,
one
it goes
ever.
like 8 feet. It goes like 16 miles per hour, though, some fucking how.
That's ridiculous.
But what's fucking even crazier is 3 nights ago when it was gusting 30 knots, he was about to embark on the rest of his journey from here to
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale. Gusting 30 knots, pulls out in the marina, gets blown into the fucking jetty, I guess, or like a concrete wall, and busts a window out.
What?
I don't I don't know. Actually, I don't know. He might watch it too. Yeah, maybe not. He might be trying to say that something else happened.
Yeah, don't.
Okay. Yeah, we had to.
No, you're good.
But I have to tell you this. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, go ahead, tell
And
me.
I had to get towed off of it. I'll just ask him if he cares.
You
He had to get sea towed off of it, and then he was anchored in front of Oriole Beach. And I paddleboarded out. I saw it. I was fucking with Adriana at my mom's house paddleboarding. I'm like, that's the boat. And so we paddleboarded out to it, and the window was blasted. I'm like, holy shit. I was like knocking on the door, and no one answered. And we ended up paddleboarding back. Anyways, staying the night across the street because the boat's fucked right now.
Is he?
We need to hire a lawyer.
Woo!
Wow, that was a roller coaster.
That fucking CBDs.
We got to hire someone to animate that story.
I'm fucking sorry that it wasn't quite a beginning, middle, and end. My mind is blowing as I'm telling you. Oh, fuck, dude. So we should hit him up about that vid, though, is what I'm saying. It's going to be sick. That's all I really wanted to get to. I totally forgot to tell you.
Let's do it.
You know whose perspective I would love to hear of that story? Was some first mate.
Oh, my God.
Don't even get me started on his first mate.
Who was this? Tell us about this
Oh my
guy.
God.
Flies into Minnesota
To pick up-
to pick up a houseboat.
Oh, my God.
Also, he's never driven a houseboat before, dude. Ever. And he just takes on an 80-foot beat. He's a G, dude. He's a fucking G.
Yeah.
Boat needs to get worked on. The only lift in the Mississippi close to Minnesota that can pick up an 80-foot houseboat is something in Wisconsin. So he gets to Wisconsin, and he's there for like 6 weeks while the boat's getting worked on.
Yeah.
Goes to this one bar every day.
Mm-hmm.
This Wisconsin gentleman is working there, and he's the kitchen manager. The first night they went to go there, they wanted to get some food, and they got turned away by one of the employees and said, sorry, the kitchen's closed. Kitchen manager was like, man, one of the stoves is still on. Ran out and told them, hey, man, I'll cook you some food. Like, we're just out of chicken wings and jalapeno poppers or something. So
Yeah.
as long as you're good with anything else, like, I'll cook you food. So they become friends. They drank, talked all night. Then for 6 weeks, several times a week, you know, like he's just waiting for a boat to get fixed. He's going and getting drinks at the bar and talking with this dude. Dude ends up getting evicted from his place. And Max says, dude, I need another, like, you could be the chef on the boat. You won't have to pay for anything. And he just fucking quit his job and hopped on the boat with him.
Dude.
So they've just known each other for like 2 months.
Mm-hmm. How sick is that?
That's so sick.
Isn't that dope as fuck? That's what you get when you're just a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That night, he's like, I'm not doing anything. Like, my stove's still on. And he scored a fucking experience of a lifetime.
Yeah.
And to be able to put, like, on his resume that he was, like, the head chef on this fucking charter vessel
And a
for,
first
like,
mate.
3 months and a first mate.
Yeah.
Hello, Applebee's!
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah,
He's
it is.
set.
He's good.
Fuck that he just quit the job. That doesn't matter. That's what he was supposed to do.
Yes.
He was like one of the happiest people I ever met.
God, he was
stoked.
such a good dude.
He was.
He's literally
stoked.
talks like, "Hey, bud," his literal voice.
Yeah.
He thought that we have accents
What kind of accents?
like Southern.
But he said they weren't that bad. He's like, you guys.
He's
are
like, they're not crazy, but yeah, you're from the fucking South.
Really?
Yeah,
Believe it.
I know it boggles me.
That's so weird. Damn.
But it was funny that he knew he talked all crazy.
There's no way you could.
Codes?
Yeah, he'd be like,
There's no way you couldn't hear it.
no. He'd be like, yeah, no.
I literally,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
I literally asked my cousin that this weekend. I was like, cause she's from New York, and I was like, do we like? Does my sister and I do we have like an accent? She was like, oh yeah, definitely. Like you guys. She was like, even the way you say my own name, she's like, you got an accent with it.
I feel like Mason's kind of Southern.
Oh, I got a little
No,
hick in my step.
Mason Southern.
You know,
I-
you got a little.
You
a
got-
little twang.
You got some.
I do got a little something.
Sure.
I was saying I
Does
like
your cousin have a crazy accent?
No, it's just bland. It's just New York. It's not like a New York accent or anything.
Oh, that
Mhm.
It-
sucks.
I mean, she's from upstate. She's from upstate. She's not like Brooklyn or fucking anything.
yeah.
But like, it's just like kind of a normal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Dang, that's unfortunate. But that was a good New York accent. I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I almost went in.
I
I almost fucking just went in.
Hey.
But
It's hard
I
not to.
feared,
It's
I
so
feared the
fun.
quality.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing here?
We're fucking wops. We're allowed to do it.
We're allowed. Yeah.
They
dude.
fucking do it.
I like
Hey.
when Nick was on
Go-
here. He was
Gabagoo.
Gabba
Oh,
fuck-
the
gabagoo.
he.
Gabagoo.
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 What does that mean?
Gabagool?
Yeah.
It's like
it's
an
a dish.
Italian meat. And
It's
he wants
Italian
it over here.
meat.
It's so good. It's bad for you, though.
You've had gabagool.
Gabagool?
Dude, Gabagool's on the album.
He says gabagool in a rap song.
Yeah.
I just thought it was you talking nonsense. I didn't
No,
know that was an actual
gabagool.
thing.
No, dude, the song makes more
Fuck
sense than any
you.
of them, bro. Come on, bro.
Sorry, I'm
Fucking come
uncultured.
on down.
Yeah. I didn't know what that was. People say stuff in rap songs all the time where it's like, that's not a real thing.
Yeah, I'm talking about in the pool, peek over the fence, and we ain't got no gabagool because we're cutting. You fucking cutting into summers.
It's a smoked meat.
Oh, it's just a thin meat.
Yeah.
It's like is it prosciutto? Prosciutto? What's that shit called? You know what I'm talking about? Matt Cuts makes
He
it
calls it bruschetta. Matthew calls it bruschetta.
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 Stuff's good.
You think he's not saying it right? He ain't no wop.
I don't know.
Is it an Italian meat?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No
We,
idea.
Mason, you only got one tonight. We can look up if prosciutto is an Italian meat.
Yeah, we're Italian.
Just enough to say wop
Exactly.
freely.
Yeah.
What did that mean?
Without papers.
Without papers, that's it.
Yeah. Little do they know.
It in Italian prosciutto is simply ham. It's I mean, it's Italian.
So like,
No,
it's
yeah.
literally an Italian word.
It's just an Italian word for ham, I guess.
Huh. All
We own ham.
right. Pay your ham.
We make the
tax.
ham.
It's my ham.
Yeah.
Ham I am.
I don't really fuck
Green
with
eggs
ham,
and
though.
prosciutto.
I fuck with ham by far the least of any meats.
Any meat.
By far.
I hate ham.
Like, man,
Honestly-
what is it about ham that you're just like, you know what?
It
Nah.
tastes wrong sometimes.
It's really wrong. Rank wrong.
Yeah.
And pork chops, the hardest meat to cook.
Yeah.
Your
I don't like
window of opportunity for pulling that bitch off the grill is more minuscule than any other meat. Chicken coming in second.
Yeah.
It's so easily either fucking raw or just well done and dry.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah. I can't eat pork that's not well done though. That's the thing. Like if I have a pork chop and I see anything that's not fully cooked, I won't eat it.
Oh, dude, if you're, cause you
Well,
can,
that's safe.
you can rip a steak 1 fucking 15 to the face.
I'll eat a steak
know?
that's bleeding. I'll eat a mooing ass steak, but pork I will not.
I mean, you can do blue raw on a steak. Pork, if you're not 165 or above, probably gonna die.
yeah, you don't eat pork that's not fully cooked.
No.
It's
No,
fucked
you
up.
can't. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing under fucking medium. You don't eat medium rare pork.
Did you guys know that deer, if they are scared when they're killed, have a significantly different taste in their meat than if you kill them clean?
Yeah, all animals.
Isn't that significant?
Yeah, because they get a release of adrenaline.
It's adrenaline. If
Mhm.
you kill an
Sours
animal
them.
and it's scared when it dies, the meat's sour. But if you clean kill an animal, like kosher kill it, it's clean tasting.
That's why they just blast cows in the head with a rod.
Mm-hmm.
Super vulgar.
Fair life.
Yeah. No, those ones they just like die out in the sun.
Yeah.
We've all seen the video.
We saw that. Well, I've talked about it on here before.
Yeah, I was
Like,
there.
should I stop?
No.
Now, dude, Fairlife
I
chocolate.
pounded a fucking gallon.
Dude, Fairlife chocolate milk is so good.
It is the best chocolate milk.
Yeah,
It is
thank
the
you.
best chocolate.
I'm
I have
so-
it in my
like,
fridge
I'm
at home
sorry.
right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's the best. It is the best.
It's that fear that tastes so good.
It's fear.
I bow to you, Fairlife. Keep killing the cows inhumanely.
Speaking of
Mark
Fairlife,
Zuckerberg probably kills it being an apex predator.
He goes there and beats it to death with his fucking hydrofoil. I am the apex predator.
Holy shit. Yeah, Zucky.
You know, there's a video of him throwing that spear. Like, that's where the apex joke came from. It's him throwing a spear.
Why was he throwing
What?
his
Are you
spear?
serious?
I've
I
never
don't
seen
know shit about it.
No, it's okay. You probably don't want
that.
to.
He throws a spear.
What does he throw?
You
What is he?
At what?
I was talking into the beer like the microphone.
Were you?
Yeah. for a
No.
second.
Hello, thumbnail. Oh, that's good.
Listen
You fucking Mike fully in shot.
I got chosen to
Oh, that's good. Wow. All right. All right, we should stop.
The past 10 minutes.
We're perfect.
Yeah, they were good.
Did we get some good stuff?
Right, we're twice a week. Let's have a chat. Oh my God.